What's up, guys? Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone had a good weekend, had a good week of toy hunting. I hope all is well. Thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. It's just another Monday. I'm going to check out some toy news and, of course, go over what kind of toy hunts have been going on, as well as open up some new recent pickups that we got. I hope, which was crazy, I almost had back-to-back toy hunt videos this weekend, but I decided to delay the latest one, um, a couple hours ago. I premiered it at 6 o'clock today, just so I could be a little bit more caught up with all of the toy hunt that I did the past week. There was a lot, definitely a lot that I had to go through, because the all of the Ross finds that have been occurring over on the West Coast was quite the shocker. Like, it was a big surprise. A lot of people have been finding Marvel Legends and Black Series for real cheap, from as low as $3.99 to like $5.99. It's insane. Um, I'm very shocked with quite a bit of it. I was trying to see if I could find any, and I went to Ross a lot the past few days, like so many different ones. It was insane, and nothing new. But there have been people on the East Coast that message me saying that they just found some Marvel Legends. Um, so that's promising in the hopes that I'm going to find a couple of them. Now, I went to a Ross today and I did find Brother Voodoo, which is a very, very good one for me because I don't have that figure and I needed it to build Blackheart. So that's awesome. I'm very happy to have actually found that Brother Voodoo figure. So very cool. I'm happy we're starting to see some of the Ross finds over here on the East Coast, but there are a lot of people that have been getting lucky. Our good friend Jimmy over in Florida has found a whole stash of them. The man collects, I think, in North Carolina, definitely found a ton of stuff. It's crazy. Um, but I'm hoping to find more of the Marvel Legends because the so most, or not most, I should say, most of the Zabu wave has been being found at Ross, except for like Cable. Um, that's wild to me. I don't need any of it. Maybe I could want a Kazar. I mean, they're $5.99. These legends are $5.99. If I could, if I could get another Kazar, I might just use them for fodder because it's just a blank body that I could utilize those parts. It's a possibility. I don't know if his arms could be utilized for Wolverine. It's possible. Um, there's been sightings of Moon Knight from the Blackheart wave, and that's the last one I need, and Helverine. But I'm kind of torn. If I find Helverine, should I pick it up, or should I just pick up the CT Toys version? I'm still torn on that because the CT Toys version, I really love the design on that one. That's more comic accurate than the Marvel Legends version. So I don't know. I could be, it's $5.99. That's an incredible price. The Black Series that are showing up is crazy too because that's a lot of the Acolyte figures, which are okay. I was okay with the show. It wasn't too bad. There was the one figure from, God damn it, what show is that? The more recent Star Wars show that I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen it yet, but that looks cool. I mean, there's and Thrawn. Thrawn is another one. I would buy Thrawn. I would absolutely buy Thrawn. For those $3.99, $5.99 prices, man, Ross, you're killing me. I wasn't expecting to go like real serious toy hunting, but those prices definitely want to give it a shot. Absolutely. Outside of that, I'm still waiting for Walmart to show up with the mini comic wave from Marvel Legends. Not cool. You got those peg hooks sitting there, and I absolutely want to pick some of them up, but we have yet to see Walmart put them out yet. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. Maybe further down the line. It's funny because I did mention in the toy hunt that my Dakin or Dakin figure is actually going to be processed from Hasbro Pulse soon, which is great. But it's just that one. So I don't know what's going to happen with that one. And then, of course, what else? Oh, I have been enticed by Transformers because of Devastator. I absolutely want to build Devastator. And seeing Bone Crusher was that was tempting. I did not pick up Bone Crusher, and it sucks too because now that I want to make this decision and buy these Constructicons, Bone Crusher is gone. It's nowhere in Walmart anymore. So as much as I was hoping it would show up at Target, because Target is having 30% off of Transformers, but red alerts the only Transformer showing up at Target. So that's what's been going on with toy hunting. It's quite a bit, and I'm very, very surprised with Ross of all places. What's going on in the chat, guys? Let's see. Canadian, what's up, man? How you doing? Skew Raider, how are you, sir? Vincent Lai, how are you, man? What's going on? Robert Snyder, what's up, man? Four Feathers is here. What's up, man? NJ Tree, what a week to be in this culture. Last of a season 2. Did it really? I knew it was starting up, but I forgot when. But that's cool. It's starting up. I'm gonna watch it. Daredevil season finale tomorrow. I know. I finally caught up. Finale's tomorrow. Holy crap. And Star Wars Celebration in Japan, which I wish I was able to go. I really wish. I almost did. Chad Kinsler, what's up, man? How you doing? Robert Diaz, how are you, sir? I got a Toy Biz 2000 X-Men Blackbird in the mail. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. 90%. I'm missing one piece of the landing gun. Well, I hope you can find it, because I know finding parts can be a pain in the butt. Sean Beatty, how are you, sir? That's it? 40? Wow, that's pretty good. Definitely need a Brother Voodoo. It seems like he's going to be everywhere, Chad, so I hope you find him. 209 Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? Finally found Namor at Ollie's. Awesome. Very cool. Let's see. Darth Educator, what's up, man? It's been a while. How you doing? I'm liking the CT Toys Wolverine. I definitely, I do. I really do like it. Luke, what's up, man? Where do we go? Joe Classified Draw. I know, right? What the hell? I'll definitely pre-order 2 of them. At least. Maybe just 2. Snake Eyes and Cobra Commander. I was trying to find the pages for that so I could see the box and everything like that. Sculpture Toys, what's up, man? How you doing? I guess I'll pre-order. Raider just got my notice. 2 of my Constructicons are shipping soon. See, I'm tempted. That's Bone Crusher and who's the other one? There's 2 of them got released so far as I know. I'm trying to remember which ones. Definitely will be pre-ordering Joe's tomorrow. Nice. It's cool, but feel the old one is good enough. See, I would have felt the same way, but there's 2 things. I don't have Brother Voodoo anymore, so of course this updated version, good. And I need the leg. I need the leg for Blackheart. Work's been killing me lately. Thought I'd tune in tonight. Well, I appreciate it. My wife found Wolfsbane and Kazar. Nice. That's awesome. That's very cool to see. Can you believe that? Wolfsbane, of all the characters, Wolfsbane, one to finish the X Factor team. That's great. All is well. All is well, sir. And some Black Series. Nice. Scrapper. Thank you. That's the other one. Look at that. I'm gonna hunt down Transformers now. What the hell? I can't. We need a Marvel Rivals Emma. Which outfit? Who would make it though? Let's see who would make it. You know who should make them? Amazing Yamaguchi. They would be perfect at making the Marvel Rivals figures because that stylized sculpts of Amazing Yamaguchi, Reveltech, they could absolutely kill it with Marvel Rivals. All right, let's see. So, I don't think there's much of toy news that would be that was revealed of any kind. I think there was some McFarlane stuff, but not so much. I will go through Toy Arc just to see what they actually had on there. I didn't really look at it, but I set it up. I swear to God, I saw images of the Joes for pre-order tomorrow, like inbox images, and for some reason I forgot where I saw it. I'm sure it's on Instagram somewhere. I found it on Instagram somewhere. Someone has it. I don't know, and I got to remember who posted it. Either that or it was on Facebook. I'm trying to remember. We need a Marvel Rivals Emma Frost figure to kick. Did I got that? Oh yeah. They could do waves of Marvel Rivals, and I would be totally in. Absolutely. Snail Shell would make a great. They would, but it would be way too small. That's my only problem with Snail Shell. Is weird because it is a 1/12 scale figure, but that stylization, I don't know. It'll be so crazy for them to see them do licenses. Anniversary with my wife and watching art. Well, happy anniversary, both of you. That's wild. My wedding anniversary is in May. And we're going to be taking a trip. So more on that later, but I hope you guys have a great anniversary. But thank you for being here. Celebrate it over the weekend though. That's cool though. That's really awesome. Spartan Toy Hunter. What's up, man? How you doing? Yo, when it comes to chases in McFarlane, I really don't pay attention. I just be like, oh, cool, look at that. And I leave it. Unless someone tells me otherwise, I will pick it up. But yes, considering you're here in Jersey, I would have not had an issue picking it up, but I didn't know. So I saw the new Joes on the 3POA Facebook. Oh, well, let me look that up and see where we could get it. I missed out on the LeBron Barbie. What is going on with that? I don't get it. I saw an image of it, and then everyone is like flooding to buy this LeBron Barbie. That is so crazy. I'm gonna see where I can see or find these Joes first, because I really want to check that out. And I think Instamashi had some stuff too. I gotta look that stuff up too. God damn it. Yeah, let's look up some stuff. I am on Facebook right now because I want to see where. Nope, I don't think that's the one. I basically want to just try to make sure and find images, something to talk about. Got to make sure I figure this all out. Oh, it's a Toy News International. Of course it is. Let's see. I should have figured that would be the case. And that took up a lot of bandwidth when I opened that up because Toy News International is littered with ads. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's try to work on that one quickly and close it out. Let me just catch up with you guys. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. T3 is a great guy. Disavowed. How are you, sir? Anime convention in May. Anime Central going to be dope. Anime Central. Do I know that one? Ratface44. How are you, sir? Irrelevant Hulk. What's up, man? Okay. I think I caught up. I found that I did find the Chase Greenland. I'm so sorry. Okay, where is my oh, here it is. Let's add you. There we go. All right. So went into Toy News International and official images for the new G.I. Joe Classified series um, for these figures, which is nice. I like to see in box packaging and the actual figure instead of the render, so that's very cool. So for me, it's Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes. Those are my two. Those are my like classic O-ring figures when I was a kid. So having them as 6-inch figures, awesome. It's very, very, very cool. Monkey Wrench, I never knew who Monkey Wrench was. There was only a select handful of dreadnoughts that I was aware of when I was a kid. So it's cool. As an adult, I am more than happy to collect all of these classified series. And Monkey Wrench to add to dreadnoughts, perfectly fine for me. Major Blood. I don't know if there's anything new on this thing because to me it's the same figure just with red paint, in which I painted mine red myself. So if anyone can tell me otherwise, nope. Snake Eyes, awesome. This was my Snake Eyes. This was my Snake Eyes as a kid, and I would love to have this version in my collection. I never knew of any other Snake Eyes outfit because this was the Snake Eyes I had, and only when I watched the cartoons and saw Snake Eyes in like the all black or all purple, however, whatever version you want to look at it, I still enjoyed this Snake Eyes because this was my Snake Eyes. So perfect. I'm definitely pre-ordering this one. I wish there was more accessories, honestly. This definitely needs more accessories. There's the grappling hook, but you should have added the backpack with with the possible spring action shooter that shoots the grappling hook that the original one had. That would have been awesome. And of course, Cobra Commander, so cool. I mean, an additional head sculpt. I love it. That's really awesome. Even the backpack. The backpack's funny because I remember when I had the O-ring figure and that backpack, I was like, what the hell is this backpack for? It was wild. But look how this is cool to me because this is my Cobra Commander. As stupid as it sounds, I had this Cobra Commander as a toy. I had no other Cobra Commander. So this is just me being a kid again. This is awesome. It's not for everybody. Trust me, I'm fully aware that this figure is not for everybody. But God damn it, that's the Cobra Commander I would want. Very, very cool. Love to see this. I'm glad that there's, a variety of paint. Monkey Wrench. I think that's cool that it definitely, I guess it's the hair removal option. So you take off the hair and then you put this new one on that has a mask attached to it. That's pretty cool. The grenade bandolier is awesome too. And he comes with glasses and a handkerchief. That's cool to add to the face as well. But I absolutely love the wrench axes that they got going on there. And he comes with 2 of them. That's awesome. I really like that. And a revolver. Did any other G.I. Joe classified come with a revolver? Because this looks all new to me. The harpoon thing is no, that came with a diver, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm gonna try to catch up with you guys. Let's see. Have you seen the Cal production ghostly body at Gundam It? I may have and may not know the name of it. We should go on Gundam It. Gundam It's a fun site to kind of go through stuff. Shadowbird, how are you, sir? Brick, what's going on, man? Happy end of Monday. It's been a good day. I went to Ross and found some stuff, so I'm happy. Major Blood not in retro package as we thought. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's just like another re-release. For me, Monkey Wrench and Major Blood, and I hope I'm fine with Classified. Hope. That's till something new comes around. Passing on the paintball team cabinet. I love my team captain. It's so good. Let's see. The original version 4. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing? Monkey Wrench was the best Dreadnought from the vintage line in terms of body proportions. Didn't have the giant head syndrome. I loved him, and his weapon was dope. Awesome. Didn't even know he had one. Claw. Oh, yeah, the claw. The claw is what I'm going to pre-order. I forgot about that. I do want that claw for 2. Can I get 2? In this day and age, can I get 2? Let's see. I love the original Snake Eyes version 4 and the anniversary version, but this classified falls very short. That's okay, man. I get it. It's perfectly fine. It's not for everybody. It's for me, and I'll be happy with it. I'll definitely be happy with it. I was having fun before the hunt preview was a good one. Nice. It's awesome, man. My train delayed like almost. Oh God, that hurts, man. I know what that's like. Sorry to hear that, man. No workout for me. Last minute stuff before I catch this flight. Where are you going? Don't let your arms get too tired. I have a 3D printed claw that I won from a live. That's awesome, man. That's very cool. Let's see. Yeah, this will be fun. Oh, he can hold both axes on that bandolier. That's cool. This website is going to kill my bandwidth. Look at this Cobra Commander. I love it. Major Blood. There's nothing different. It's just some silver here, some red there. I did all of that. And the armor's black this time instead of like gray. I wonder why they don't have pictures of the claw. Oh, I don't think there were pictures of the claw yet. Exclusive to Asper Pulse and it's perfect. Okay, don't forget the. Okay, well, there you go. Hey, that's fine. Let me close this out and regain all my bandwidth. I swear to God. Toy Arc. Let's go. Let's go here. So let's see. McFarlane had some reveals, which is fine. I don't have a problem with McFarlane. See what we can cherry pick out of it if I want to. But there is an Eradicator and a Green Lantern in armor suit, which looks really cool. It's not something I would get. I think it's not bad. Hal Jordan in that armor suit. All right. Eradicator. Man, that jawline really. I am not sure about that. This one isn't too bad. I wonder, is that Sledgehammer supposed to be a construct? Because if it is, it's not translucent, but I don't know. I don't know where this version comes from, so I easily could be wrong. But I like the sculpt of it. It looks really cool. When will this? April 15th, pre-orders. Okay. Let's see where Joe's going to Cali. Nice. Where's the next one. And then year one, Cowboy, Batman, and Snyder, Alfred. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Cowboy Batman with this soft goods coat, I guess. Looks okay. And a hat. He's got a hat. It's okay. That's all I'm going to say. It's okay. I guess he comes with these tools. There's a 5-piece tool set right there. And I'm assuming, well, no, it doesn't look like it. I would have assumed the apron has functioning pockets, but I could see the stitch line there. So you probably cannot store the tools in that apron. But it's soft goods, so that does help. Then we have a Batman here that I don't know anything about, but it's Walmart exclusive. And there's a Gordon here too. All right. When did these come out? April 16th. Oh, pre-order for April 16th. Voltron Retro Toy Edition by 3-0. Okay. Crying Shredder Archie Comics figure print. Didn't they just put this out? I could have sworn I've been seeing this at Walmart. Or is it just a different color? Or is it because he has a head? I'm so confused. Yeah, I thought I'd been seeing this figure at Walmart. What is going on with this one? Or is this the same one? I have no idea. I'm confused, but I mean, I love the look of the Shredder here because it's this, Archie Comics looks. Oh, maybe that's why it's Archie Comics. That's probably why. What the? And the Night Watcher series or Wave, I forget. This is Last Ronin. We've seen Leonardo already, but now we have Donatello, Michelangelo, or did we see Raphael? I forget. One of them is out. Let's see these boxes. Yeah, the Casey Jones looks awesome too. Oh, that's cool. It's got an unmasked head sculpt. Very cool. That's sweet. I don't think I'll collect this version. I'm perfectly content with the regular Last Ronin figures I have. So all good. All good. Let's see. I think I'm done with DC Multiverse. Wow, really? We're in California. I'm up in San Francisco, but was born and raised in LA. Louisiana. I might actually be the first June 1st to June 5th. I may be going to San Francisco because my wife has a tech conference that week, and I may go with her as just like a little mini vacation for me while she's at a tech conference. I may. I don't know yet. It's kind of like spur of the moment because what am I gonna do? I have no idea. I could go toy hunting throughout San Francisco or wherever. It's in the air right now. I may go. If you're in San Francisco, that's awesome. But we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. She's there for work, so all expenses are paid for her, but I would have to pay for my ticket. So Brokeback Batman, really? That Cowboy Bats duster looks promising. It did. no Russian pre-ordering. I know, right? I'm flying into San Francisco, but I'll be staying in Sacramento. Ah, gotcha. Walmart had it first, but now everyone else can have Shredder. Oh, I see. That's what it is. I found the Shredder from Holothon this weekend. Oh, yes. That's a cool looking figure. Where the hell? Okay, bandwidth. You really have a good trip. I live 10 minutes from SFO. If you see the hill that says I'm on the other use of Toy Fusion. Gotcha. Where are we? Brian King. What's up, man? How you doing? Los Angeles. Okay, gotcha. That's where my family is, mostly in Chino. And that's where I typically go. But I do have some family in San Jose. Fig Fan Samurai, what's up, man? There's no toy hunting in San Francisco. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's see. I guess that's all I can go around here. Let's. Yeah, because I think I covered this stuff last week, especially Maximum Hulk. Man, that took a long time talking about Marvel Legends last week. All right, let's see. Where was? Let me remove that for a second, and I'm gonna just look up something that Omega was talking about. Pre-orders and 112. So here is a site that I like to frequent, which is Gundamit.com, just because they have so many different like it's like a 5K Toys to me, but you're buying directly from there, from overseas, and then they'll ship it from there. Look, they got the in-art Batman here, but they have quite a few. Oh, is that what you? The Cal Production Ghostly Body. Yeah, that's a perfect body for Emma, for a Marvel Legends, Marvel Rivals. Oh my god. Let's see. Snail shell figures. There's always some cool stuff that's in here. Oh, they got Frazetta girls now, so that's pretty awesome. Cosmic Creations, Maestro Union. Maestro Union's always something to look forward to. There's more Kang toys here, which is nice because they're doing a whole Zodiac thing with the Kang toys, which this one much different. What other? More snail shell, as always. It's not a bad thing. Morphig. What are Morphigs? This is wild. A Wukong tiger. Oh, pretty cool. That is the only pose that they're showcasing at the moment. So it's not much information on that. Yeah, but Gundamit.com has always been something that I would, dabble to, like, especially if 5K Toys were to sell out, I can come right onto here and order the same thing. And it'll be free shipping too. Always free shipping. Look at that. They got the Fenrir over here. My God, $180. That's insane. That is crazy. All right, we're gonna kill this for a second. Let's see. Where did we go? Holy crap. No fake hunting in San Francisco, but Union City and Dublin, honestly, I too wouldn't recommend it if you're looking to hunt. So I'm going to be doing, I guess all I'll be doing is eating while in San Francisco. I had a huge Star Wars pre-order drop come in today. Wow, that's cool. Max Hulk, I will not buy. It's too expensive to open a shop in San Francisco. Wow, that sucks. Super 7 store and insanely overpriced Target is about all there is. Oh, jeez. This weekend is WrestleMania. I know. WrestleMania this weekend. Easter weekend. 2 days of wrestling. It's going to be awesome. And Beltran, what's up, man? I got Professor X in the mail. Any luck finding Blue Guile on your side? No. I've been trying to find the Blue Guile. I was very surprised that I found a slew of Street Fighter figures at Target, but the Blue Guile I have yet to find. I did get my Xavier, which is very cool. I'm happy that I was able to get that one, but we'll see what happens. We'll open that tonight too. Let's see where. There should be Paint Masters pics of that Black Myth. There probably is, but when it comes to Gundam, until they get all those images, then they'll upload it, if that's the case. I've been looking at those Morphigs for a while. Something to definitely keep an eye on. Nice. Populated. I know. Price match all that. Well, I can't price match at my targets. They won't let me. None of them price match. See, he knows. They always deny price match. They will never, ever. I got my gun girl from. Oh, nice. Yeah. See, they were like the last resort, and they were the only place to really get the gun girl. But that's awesome. I was a little disappointed on the scale, though. I wish it was smaller for some reason. It looks too big for me in comparison with other 6-inch figures. Go into full camera. It's hard sometimes to go into full camera mode because I come from retail. I've done 15 years of retail, and I absolutely hated those types of people. They drove me insane no matter what. Okay. It's still early. We might be opening up quite a bit, but we will mess around and see what we are going to open up. And you know what? Xavier is going to be first anyway. Because I want to add that to my animated series shelf. Bam. There you go. But yeah, we got Xavier. It was weird. I don't know, for those of you that got or pre-ordered this, and it like sat in a status of back ordered or delayed. And that was frustrating because when I had that status on my pre-order, I got very, very concerned because the stores, some stores on the West Coast, started seeing them. They were on the peg hooks. I'm like, oh, great. It's going to be one of those moments where my order may possibly be canceled because of, all the stores got them. But luckily, I was still able to get my order in and I got it. So I'm happy. I was able to get my Xavier. I was hoping to find it in the stores, but none of my stores here in Pennsylvania had received it yet. People in New Jersey have been finding them. So That's awesome. Still good for them. But we'll take this out. I will properly organize that card back. But there is our, there's our Xavier right there. It actually looks really good. I don't mind it at all. Targets here in Atlanta are good about price adjustment, right? Yep. Done. Yes, I will open up those two figures. You know me, Legions AWOC. My lines are on the largest of the gun girl. You know what? You're right. That will actually fit very nicely with them. Joey, what's up, man? Went on a casual stroll through Ross through after work tonight and found a decent Monday toy. Nice, man. 3 AEWs, which is nice because the AEW figures at Ross are only $3.99, which is great. So you found Kenny, MJF, and Hangman Page. Nice, man. Where'd you get your claws for your movie Deadpool? Oh, that was from he should be in the chat. That was from NJ Tree. NJ Tree was nice enough to print these out for me, which are very fun accessory to have. I don't know if there's if you could just like download a file. I think someone might be, or selling a file that you can print yourself. My Lola used to dress like that Xavier. Oh, did he really? My Lola always had flannel, some kind of flannel. Cool. You found Kazar. Nice. Justin, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's move you back. So Xavier, that's not too bad. He's got fists and he's got trigger, finger, hands. He does have the one pointy finger, which is definitely different than the previous one that's right next to him. Let's see. Yes, that is right. There's a lot of the Zabu figures, the Zabu figure waves showing up at Rust. So if you did not build Zabu, it's the best time to get them. Now, oh, it is. It's okay. I don't mind that. I was questioning why we got a Cerebro head. Cerebro helmet with this Xavier, because I can't recall in the animated series if he wore this in this outfit, and I don't know. I'm not sure. But now that I see it, it's a new helmet, because this was the Xavier helmet. This was the Cerebro helmet that this Xavier came with. Let's just put him on just so we could see it. And it's definitely a weird, well, I don't know, the way they designed the Cerebro helmet for this Xavier, which this is showing up at GameStop. If you never got your Charles Xavier in the hover chair, then there you go. You could definitely get it. So here is that helmet. And if I, wow, what an outdated body that is. They're just two different. I'll switch it. Let me switch it. Stay up there. Yeah, this is, look at the height difference too. My God. But you see this helmet, it's just weird to me. Now it's weird to me because I never really utilized it, but the openings of it's so wild looking to me. I don't know if it's even supposed to be in a certain, no, it's supposed to be like this. You could have it like right on this, right at the bridge of his nose. And that's the Cerebro helmet. This one, I like this one much, much better. I think it's nice. Will he fit in the hover chair? That's what I'm curious about. There he is. Charles loves to wear the speed suit. I bought the movie Wolverine with head pull, and he's missing one of his claws and one. What? Really? That sucks. And definitely don't come here for the Roscon. No, I know that, right? That's gonna suck. I went and only saw Ghostbusters Cassie or whatever. Oh man, the best action. Yep, that's all you're gonna find. All the leftovers. Yeah, we used to tease mine, ask him where. That's so crazy. After this trip, next time I go to Cali, I want to go to LA, hit up the stores, and then drive out. Yeah, go to the LA area. It's a lot of fun. Paid full price for the Zabu wave, and I feel like don't we all feel that way, right? We absolutely feel that way every time. When I bought the Zabu wave, I was fortunate that I found them early at the Macy's, and they were having a sale of like, what was it? It was like buy one get one half off. That's what it was. Buy one get one half off on Marvel Legends. And so I utilized that buy one get one half off. But $5.99 is such a better deal. Okay, he got that. We got the blanket in there too. But he fits. He definitely fits. But unfortunately, for the control panel that he has on the sides, his arms are just too long. Well, you can make it work. His arms are definitely long, and they overreach on the control panel. So it works. He still can fit inside there, so that's not too bad. But I like that new Xavier. He's gonna work fine for the animated series because this is a standing Xavier. So I'm fine with that. That's not a problem. But this old Charles Xavier, this works perfectly fine for my comic book X-Men for the time being. God, we got a lot of Xaviers recently. That's crazy. Yeah. So there you go. You're done there. And this, where'd the hand go? Oh, here we go. This hand, we got a hand, a pointing fingers hand. Oh. Which the reach is so much better at touching the head. Like so. But again, with the helmet, I don't recall him having this Cerebro helmet, because this was in the Savage Land. I don't see how or why he was having this helmet. Whatever, I don't care. I still like it. Still good for me. Give us a new Professor X, a new chair that is remote control. Yeah, right. Control with that old age will make you shrink a couple inches. Jeez, my local Ollie's got a lot of GB figs, but no new Legends. GB Ghostbuster figs. Oh, cool. Your store got the Ghostbuster figs. Professor been juicing, but probably skips like that. You never will know when these sales will happen, but I know. Hey, it works. I'm happy with it. We're good. It's X-Men. I can't say no to X-Men. That's the worst part. I do collect McFarlane, DC Multiverse, and their site does sales every day, so something usually pay. Yeah, with McFarlane, there's always some good sales. It's just a lot of it, man. It's just not for me. Benny, what's up, man? How you doing? Also got the She-Ra Xavier at that store too, so I'm hoping he's in better shape. Yeah, that pissed me off. The Xavier, because I paid full price for that, and then Walmart makes them like $4.90 on the website. Ridiculous. All right, you're next. Rom. Found Rom. Wild, right? We found Rom at GameStop. GameStop is currently the only store that is getting these at the moment, or at least Rom. When I went to ask when the others are going to come in, they said they're still on a pre-order status. Like if I asked for Dakin and I asked for Adam Warlock, and they said all of them are on a pre-order status, so they're not coming out yet. They're not until like the end of April or beginning of May, which is weird because then I was like, well, then why did you guys get ROM? They're like, they all just come in on an individual basis. So it's like, okay, no big deal. I was happy. I was at this store at the right time because the girl just put it out an hour before I got there. And I was able to get this figure. Even though I don't know much about him, I'm starting to educate myself on this character. So everyone's saying how good of a figure this is, which is wild, right? And this, look at this. This isn't even, there's your comic. It's just a plastic piece, Marvel Legends, right on the back of it. Okay. It seems pretty big for a comic. It feels more like magazine than comic. That's just my opinion. Scale wise. What do we got here? We have two weapons, which I think, oh, they're two different weapons. That's pretty cool. With a blast effect, and that's a weird choice. The hands. It looks like a pair of gripping hands, which is fine. And then a one fist and one open palm for God knows what. So why is this figure all the rage? This looks like a tall figure. It is a tall figure. Oh my God. Oh, because of Titania legs. That's right. Those are Titania's. Like, where is Titania? I have to match that up. Because Titania, I love the Titania figure. Where are you? There you are. Who's going to fall over? Nobody? Okay. Titania. Look at these legs. So, okay. Those Sinister? No, man, who is that? No, that's not Sinister. Maybe those are new, but I just figured it's very, very similar. But the thighs are practically similar. They're, oh my God. Nope, it's new. These are new. I thought these would be Titania legs, but they do have the swivel right here, which is nice. So you don't see the cut on the upper thigh. But that is very, very close. Whose legs are these? Why do I know that they've reused these legs from somewhere? And it's killing me now that I can't recall which one it was. All right. So this is what I was concerned about with the upper torso. But apparently it's got a nice diaphragm up there. And then this nicely placed ab crunch, which is pretty cool. Does this come off? I don't think it does. I think it's pegged. Nope, it's not. It is not. It looks like it's just sculpted. So he's not gonna, he can go back a little bit. Arms are double jointed, pinless. Legs are double jointed, pinless. Then head. He's got a neck. Oh, he's got the, okay. He has quite the neck because it actually can bend. Oh, very cool. Oh, this will be a fun figure. Look at his hands though. You see these like mitts where the fingers are kind of showing, but not. It's like they only wanted to sculpt a little bit, but you know what? It's different. It's definitely different for making a new sculpt, I guess. I didn't even grab the hand. Where is it? I'm going to swap that out and put the other gripping hand. So can he, oh, he, look how the neck is. Really, really awesome. So these weapons feels like, yeah, they can just slide right in place. And I guess with the weapons, they all have that nub right here, which I guess you can insert any one of them and put that on. Not bad. This is still pretty. It's not, yeah, it maneuvers pretty nicely if I can get him to stand properly. There you go. I think it would work. I don't know what kind of, where would I put him? Would I put him in Cosmics? In like my Cosmic shelf? It's interesting. Where'd we go? Here we go. How pre-order the Masterverse New Returner Ninjor. Oh, that's cool. The first comic. Glad you got Rum. I highly recommend the comics. They went cheap for a while. They released a ROM comic, just like the original one. There's just a reprint. I forgot. It had like that shiny metallic cover. Yeah, it's a big comic. He was my favorite as kids. I wish they would make more from the comic, but I think that will be one and done. Probably. That's why I want him. They gave Ram a Gyat for no reason. Did they really? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I could see that. Clearly played college softball. Kind of tempted to get Rom. Didn't know you got him on. Yeah, GameStop. GameStop's been the store that's been getting Rom in. I don't know how many, but I got lucky. If I knew he was going to be that big from the get, I would have pre-ordered day one. I have it on pre-order at BBTS. That thing moves beautifully. Yeah, he does a really nice flying pose. Flying pose. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because that neck. I guess you could. Yeah, for him to face forward like that and just kind of arch the back a bit. Yeah, that works. That's really cool. Not bad. Yeah, I need to learn more about this. I remember in the late 70s when I was a kid and Parker Brothers put out the first and only ROM Space Knight fig. 12 inches tall. Wow. Rom is giving Maximum Spider-Man a run for his money. Oh my god. Great hunt find. The mitts and feet are based on the character's design. It's a little goofy. What Marvel did to the design was miles better than the OG Parker. I would assume, yeah, it's definitely miles better. I think it looks great compared to what I am seeing from this comic cover. It's very similar. I could see the hands because the mitts, what you're talking about. Legs are shaped differently, but those legs are from something, and I can't recall what, unless it's new. Do you have a bunch of those Outriders ROM versus? No, I don't. That's actually interesting. I haven't gotten the Outriders because it's MCU, but I didn't think I needed them. Run with the Herald Shear. Okay. Great with Galactus and Cosmic Legend types. So that's where he will go. Can never go wrong with Rick Chase boots. Kiwi. What's up, man? How are you? Go crazy if they made more of the Space Knights. One of Rom's weapons is a neutralizer, sends them to a different realm. Ooh, which one? We got two different ones. I heard on another review that his joints are buttery smooth. They move nicely. They definitely, they're not seized in any way, so they move pretty well. I'm very impressed with the upper torso and the ab crunch that it does have, and the neck. The neck is a very big surprise. But yeah, the arms, they work well with this huge like box diaphragm, but it's a tall figure. It's funny, in box I don't recognize it, but he's as tall as he's slightly taller than Titania, but that's surprising. It's pretty cool. Here's a smaller figure. Here's Marrow. There's the height difference in that. One Man Toy Show. What's up, Brad? So we have Rom right there. Not bad. I like it. Looks really good. Okay. And of course we went to Ollie's and we found Namor. It's funny because this was a fan channel exclusives. So you can only order this online. This was not going to appear in stores, but if you found, GameStop is included, and unfortunately FYE is included with fan channel. I found some of these at GameStop, but I was just like, I don't want to pay the regular price for them. And the only one I got was Power Princess. Ollie's, I'll pay $10 for a Marvel Legend. I hope they can get more of this wave because I would like to finish building the Void, and he would also go on my cosmic shelf. But this Namor, I could not figure it out because we know the arms and legs are reuse, and it's just covered up with these gauntlets and shin guard armor pieces, which I understand, but I can't figure out what the torso, is that a new torso or is it from somebody else? Because I tried to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. I'm happy that this comes with like 3 sets of hands. It's gripping hands, fists, and I guess you can use these as like swimming hands, which is nice. An extra set of hands for Void, which is right there. And then, of course, we got the Void, or a pair of the Void arms. and this trident of Namor here. Very cool. But I like this Namor. It's a completely different look. We all know that the head sculpt is brand new, so it's still really cool to me. But I couldn't figure it out. Like, I know this body has to come from somewhere, but I don't really know. It's a shame they didn't do butterfly joints for this figure, because it would have been really good. It's just he's so much more bulkier in this form, and the more classic Namor, I think that was part of the like Ant-Man and the Wasp wave. I don't have that anymore. I have the Walgreens exclusive Namor, so I couldn't really compare the classic Namor one. And this is interesting. The weapon you have in Rom's left hand is the neutralizer. Gotcha. Hercules? You know, it's funny. I don't have Hercules. I need a Hercules. I just want the void. It's the same as me. Rom's legs from Starjammer, maybe? I don't know. It's possible. That torso is on the Kazar fig. Not sure. Is it really? Maybe. Underwear Namor has about. See, that's probably what it is. It is the underwear Namor. Kazar. Where is Kazar? I never thought about Kazar. No, it's not. Kazar is much different. Kazar seems like a newer sculpt because it actually has butterfly joints. So when you actually compare the two, you can see there's definitely a difference between the two. It's weird. They might have the same ab crunch. So the lower torso looks the same. Is it the same? No, it's different. They're both different. All different. No worries, Joey. It's cool to compare and try to find differences in how they make, decisions on making characters. I don't mind it. I was just like, where's it coming from? I can't figure it out. Love Namor. Favorite. This is cool. I found Namor. Nice. Oh, you found Iron Man and Brother Voodoo. Awesome, man. That's very cool. It's the same mold as Sentry, no? Maybe. Just looked at my shelf and it's definitely the same torso as the previous underwear. Okay, cool. I can't. So it's the Namor I don't have anymore. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I was just so curious to figure out where the hell is it coming from. And I know I just didn't have that Namor anymore. It was cool for them to do this version of Namor, but it's just, you know what? It's always a shame, right? Always a shame that they didn't update it with, new arms and legs with pinless. That's the only troublesome part about this, is that if it was only updated and he had butterfly joints, that would have been a really cool look and seamless look, to be honest. But it's definitely a cool Namor like alternative. And I like it. I still like it. But I'm glad, I got bath parts, which is great. I love having new bath parts. It's always good. Let's see. I'm going to change it up now and try to move stuff. Because there were figures that I did not get to open a couple weeks back, and I still have yet to open them, which is ridiculous, right? It's always ridiculous when I can really open up toys during this time of the week, which is crazy. But let's go to Mythic Legions and open up Belualith. This, I think, a daughter of Necronominus. Is it? Because I don't remember. I'm changing it up because I'm like, this. I gotta put this on the shelf. I gotta put her on the shelf with other undead and skeleton creatures of my Mythic Legions. So these big boxes gotta get put away at some point, and I can't have these around. Where is it? I know my topless body. Good for you, man. I'm glad you do. I can rely on you. This figure has a F-ton amount of stuff. Like so much stuff. And I love how it has so many like creatures. Holy crap. What a smell. Oh, that plastic. Oh, wow. That's strong. Plastic and paint smell. My God. All right. So what the? How? Okay. Well, first of all, let's see if I have the room here. Rom, you're going to have to just kind of move back here. I hope I have enough space. This is pretty cool. Look at this creature here. Now, this is like a gauntlet piece for her arm, which is weird because it's really only being for the right arm. But the right arm looks armored. So I don't know how we're going to, unless she has another arm, but I don't see one. That's cool. That's a really cool looking thing. And there's another piece here. This one, which came apart, but this one, I thought there was a bird in here at some point, but it's actually like a serpent or a snake. So it's like a bird cage, right? But if we take it out, there's a serpent. It's got a little tree on the inside. And this, yeah, it's a snake. Nice. That's pretty cool. Let's hope I don't break it, but that's very nicely painted. Who is next? And what is that? If she does have some weapons. Nice. All right. So this guy actually has a leash. Oh, right there. Okay. All right. So is it okay? The heads have a ball joint on them, on all three, but there's only some articulation. I thought this was a fully articulated figure, but it's only got certain rotations at the like shoulder and hips of this animal. So there is this chimera. Wow, that is wild looking. So they have ball joints at the neck or head for all three. For all these. So the tail is like a serpent, which actually has movement there. There's only movement in the shoulder parts here and the hip part here. But it has a whole harness surrounded in that part, which this is mostly like a meat flesh. And here is the leash part, which is a chain. That's pretty damn cool. Is there a hinge in the... Nope. Nope. Okay, so it's just... There you go. Let's see if I can position the legs again in order for it... Oh, there you go. It can stand. Whew. Yes, I believe. Okay. Needs to up his... I wish I could, man. It's a lot to pre-order. Skeleton birdie pet. Snake in the cage is weird. They should have made the snake bendy wire. Yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, it helps. It's fine. It is a good thing. The neck on the dog rotates. Oh, yes, you're right. I did see that. It's weird, the choices they made for this. I guess they didn't do much for the articulation of them. Man, I saw that mummy chick and she's caked the hell up. Okay, there is... It comes with alternate hair, which is interesting. I guess it's for that... I guess you can switch the hair on both of the different head sculpts. So let's see. Let's play around, see what this is. It's a female figure, why not? See, this is what I was confused about. Like, what is this for? There's this. Kind of like a... Is it a... I don't know what it's for. Is this a belt? And it goes along her side? I gotta figure that out. Yeah, look, this comes with like alternate hair, which here is the other head sculpt, which comes separately. And I guess it's the one where her nose is missing. And this one is just slightly different. And then there's other weapons too, which I can leave that alone for the time being. This is a cool looking figure. There's a lot of detail going on. I mean, especially in her belt. She's got a lot going on here with the small, like, skeletal items that she has. She has a whip that's sculpted on there. It's pretty cool. And like I was saying, with the bird, vulture, eagle, falcon, whatever this is, I don't know, because the shape of it is much wider, which would require it to be on this arm, but I don't see how that would fit. I, again, could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. I feel like it's a replacement of the gauntlet itself, but you need to peg it in, so there's some differences there. Soft goods are nice. We got a green skirt that goes all the way around the back. The armored skirt piece here looks good. And yep, see, you can just take this out. And I don't really see much of a difference. There's slight differences, but look, you can actually see more decay around her face. It's actually really good. They did a great job on this one. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like the double neck peg it gives. Cerberus look. Where the Head on the tail rotates too. Yep. Gabriel, what's up, man? Shoulder pauldron. No way. Is that really? That okay. I could. Huh. It's a pauldron that goes on her shoulder. Look at you guys. I was gonna get this figure, but it's too much. Not even. That just says, stay in your lane. I like the nose head sculpt best. I might get another one at her at ToyCon. If they should have this wave on hand by then. The other bone piece goes in her back, so you can hang the snake. Oh, that's right. That is right. Where did I drop? I forgot that was. I thought that was a weapon at first. So, all right. Let me just see here. So the neck piece and now, would you say this goes on this side or this side? I know this is armored here, but I mean, it doesn't have a pauldron, so I'd have to. It doesn't tell me other. How did you guys figure this out? Is it in the images? I bet you it's in Trevor's images. That's probably why. I mean, it works nicely there. Will the hair get in the way of it? I don't know. Where? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see. This back piece, yeah. This goes here. Oh, you know what? Is that? Nope, never mind. Never mind. Let me see. There's a spot. There's an opening in the hair. I thought the hair might get in the way. That should fit. Like that, right? That's my guess. It goes something like that, if I remember correctly. It's still pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely, it adds having that on the shoulder. So that's pretty cool. I like how that looks. Love her. Fire figure. Snake in the cage too, like all their stuff. Wouldn't make the point, add to it. Love Mythic. I'm a no-nose guy, but both heads are beautiful. The no-nose, that's like an acquired taste for me. As cool as it looks, I am not sure if I could rock that face on this figure, because it looks so good like that. And why is the hair all popping out? Maybe I got to switch the hair, and that's why, because they have an alternate hair. But that's just my assumption, and I'm just trying to figure out what would work best. Because I think it's the Grim Reaper was the best figure in the wave. I do like that one. Maxilius, it was a good figure. put this over there. All right, so we got her opened up. She's going to be placed on the shelf, and I just moved her hair out of the way. Very cool. Very, very cool. With the dog. With the, what do I call it? Chimera. It's really nice. Okay, so let's get into some SH Figure Arts. Love this wave. Got a special wall stand attachment on order for my Necronominus to look like he's floating. Oh, that's pretty cool. You don't want him on the horse? I have all my horsemen on the horse right here. They are each on their horse. And then above them are the other like factions, stuff like that. So here we go. Let's see. Snack and put it on my... Oh, did you really? That's pretty cool. I still have to open Necronominus, Conibus, Sir Gideon. Oops. Ah, I need Greg. Ukzak. I'm just gonna call him Greg. I can't. That name is too much. I need a Greg figure because I need Greg. I haven't. He was like the one I wanted to get the most, but I didn't pre-order him, so I'm hoping maybe at ToyCon New Jersey in the next 2 weeks I can pick up Greg. But I could also pick up another Barbarian, right? Because it's a toy show. They're going to have the Barbarian again, so I would love to get the Barbarian too. Trapicula is another one I might get an extra of. Look at you, Four Feathers. Like an idiot, I passed on Sir Gideon. I need him too. Oh yeah, Sir Gideon's amazing. So me and anime, I love anime. I just recently picked these up. So I know the disappointment I'm going to have for this, and that is why I'm going to do modifications on these figures to hopefully make them better. But I did order some soft goods for this Momo figure, and I will absolutely customize the hell of it. Who's Greg? Yeah, Greg. Joe, don't you know who Greg is? I could have sworn you should know who Greg is. So here's Momo. I love this show. This show is one of my favorites to watch when it came out this past fall. And there, it's just, I am amazed at the disappointment of the lack of articulation on this figure. The sculpt, I think, is great, especially, when SH Figure Arts does anime. It's very difficult to compare them with anything else. But Momo, my God, she looks great. It's unfortunate that, look at this. That is not good. The soft goods are coming from AliExpress, so I definitely hope that I can make it work and change them out. It comes with 4 different face sculpts, which is amazing. Let me see if I can grab most of them. And all the multiple hands. Multiple hands are also really nice. Very, very nice to see that. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I love this. Where is... Yeah, I can make it work. I'm always afraid. The hands just fly everywhere when it comes to SH figure arts. It's crazy. Greg, it is Greg's tribute figure. That's what I can't call him anything. It's just Greg. That figure is just going to be Greg to me. It's funny. Normally, when I mention Greg, he shows up in the chat. Looking forward to this Don figure upgrade you have in the works. Oh, absolutely. I can't. It's wild that what figure arts lacked in doing. It's so weird why they would do it like this. But then, you know what? Figure arts definitely has their misses every once in a while. There are times where they just screwed up on a figure, and it's just such a disappointment. Let's see if I have the correct answer. Just messing around with this. No, that's the wrong hand. I'm going to look up my emails. It's supposed to arrive any day now, and I ordered a bunch of stands from my daughter to display her open Funko Pops. Nice. Small. Well, you know, I could say small feet, but sometimes it's just trying to get the weight positioning properly done. That's got to be one of the least articulate. I know, right? It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Yes. I like the lot. Rom is fire. Yeah, SH seems to have rushed Miss ISA out to catch him. I know. That torso, the torso is such craziness. What's even crazier, I love what Figma, if you guys saw what Figma is doing, Figma is also doing Momo here, and it's soft goods. The whole thing is soft goods, but it does come with her hand, if you know what I'm talking about. But did you see the price of that? I was shocked that they're doing a price like that. That's insane that they're going to charge like $130 for that figure, or 140. I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Just buy this figure. And I bought this figure for cheap for $40. And I bought the soft goods for 18, which is nice. So I could easily customize this and make it the way I want. Anxious to see mine from BBTS. Still waiting. Have a good night, man. I appreciate it, James. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Or rat. Oh, you're saying good night. For Momo, I've used the 112 scale action figure body and did custom thanks to Nostalgia Box. Yes, MMA Panda, you are right, because I know exactly what you mean. Where is their headpiece? Oh, there it is. I wanted to do the same thing, but I gotta figure it out, because here's my crazy figure, because I love this figure. I wanted to use it for Momo, but I would need like another head, I think, or something just to make it work. I just have her dressed up in some sweats like this, so that's why the crazy figure is great. The other figure I had, which I know is somewhere over here, she's all like naked and stuff. I feel like this one would have been a better Momo figure. This one, because maybe the height is, oh, the height's somewhat the same. No, the height is definitely, because this the crazy figure is large. It's much larger. It's a taller figure. So I figured this one would have been better um, in her size. And I will test it out. I will definitely test it out because maybe the soft goods clothing will work best on this figure too. And who knows? I will play around with seeing what we could do with it. But these are great figure. I forgot what this one was called. But this one, it's got great range too. But not as good as, I mean, look at this. This is why Crazy Girl's so wildly, like, you could easily, she could do all kinds. This one almost, it does have a soft torso, but can only go that far. I think, yeah. So Gundamit.com has more of these. I could easily buy another one. It's a possibility. These figures are awesome. I just have you need soft goods to mess around with it. I missed your part of the conversation. Is that Momo figure? Oh no. You know how awesome there are no figure arts at Ross. I wish. How crazy would that be? But no, Momo is not at Ross. The hands on that other one, the floaty green plus head sculpts that will make it. Yes, that's the Figma, but it's so expensive. Good smile. Yep. That figure with the sweats looks great. Looking forward to see all these crazy. Yeah. Brick. Crazy. The female crazy figure is an absolute dream to pose around. I kid you not. Like, I'm amazed with what you can do with this figure. Like, look at this. It's so good. You can really pose this girl in so many different ways. It does have a rubber torso, which helps too, because there's just so much that you can, like, cross her arms like that. It's insane. I've been able to do some, like, if I remember right, I think you could, yeah, I was able to just like kind of have her hold her legs as if she was sitting down like that, and it would work. I need to find a good representation of someone that I want to make her with, and that's the only problem with this one. But this Dandadan, it's a great show. If you guys like anime, I would highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. Let's see. Okaroon, almost the same idea, where they kind of just fumbled on making a good articulated version of him. Especially, now I'd have to really play around with this and test it to see, because with this character, you want to get him in a good running pose. So I'm hoping in some way that his neck has good articulation. And I don't think I haven't. I have not watched any reviews for this character. So I just know from other people, just like, no. It's like, okay, that's not good. I wonder, all those parts are going to fly, like literally fly out of the tray. This one, all the plastic is still in here. So let's see if I can yank most of it out. But it's good. I love how they protect their figures by putting all this plastic in there. I mean, he looks good. He definitely looks really, really good for, representing the character. In which, of course, I still want the school uniform version. Let's see how this plugs in. Because do I have to change? Do I have to change the whole face for this character? Because that would be crazy. Oh, he has glasses? Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is why instructions are important. Adding the mask part, choose and attach. Oh, is there like a hair piece that you can remove? Oh, yep. And it is tiny. Oh my God. All right, that one fell into the carpet. And I got to find it later. Oh no, there it is. I see it. I see it. All right. So the curse mask piece is what I was trying to attach onto his face, and I'm hoping I'm doing it right, because it's only attached on one part of his face while the other one's kind of just hanging out. The other side, I should say, is hanging out. So did I put it on there right? Almost. It looks a little crooked. It's very crooked. It's very crooked. And it's not easy. What the hell? There we go. There's that. The curse face, I guess I could call it that. The abdomen, you can Dremel a few parts and give him more range. Yeah, that's what I was going to assume, because the ball waist here seems pretty good. It's the diaphragm. That's what I was more concerned about. I think you can. It's not bad, but I wish it was. I wish it was more. I definitely wish it was more. Yeah, right. I see it. I can see it. So I'll mess around with it. This, I don't know. Oh, I like the shoulders are like a butterfly, but they definitely make it. They try to make it as seamless as possible. And that's what I like about SH Figure Arts, because they make their sculpts are always unique in the way they want to, articulate the figure. And this reminds me of Denji from Chainsaw Man, where his shoulders were, they had a nice seamless look to it in a way, but they articulated very, very nicely. And it moves really well so far. I don't know. The big thing here is if we can, like get him to hold Momo on his back like this. But I want to kind of mess around and see how that'll work. Even the legs. Yeah, I think that it might work. That's cool though. It's still cool. I like it. I still like it. So that Momo head fit on the crate. Maybe. Where'd I put her? Oh, here we go. The crazy head. It's always a pain because the yeah, that's son of a bitch. The dumbbell stays in the head, and then I have to kind of yank it out using another tool in order for me to, swap the heads out. Is it? Will it fit? Yes, it'll fit because the dumbbell is, well, the ball itself is smaller than this one, but the cavity in the head here is much deeper. So the concern is when you do put it on there, unfortunately, the hair will, it's already hitting the shoulders. So you might have to put like something, probably just like really, if you use sticky tack, you could definitely just add it on here. So it'll work. You just got to kind of be tricky with it and play around with it. But yeah, I don't mind. What's the other body? Will that? This one's, the head on this one is smaller too. Maybe. Does Momo have her own separate neck peg to put on? I think you can pop the neck off. I think. Maybe. I don't know. But even if you did, or even if I were to take out, no, you can't, because this here, because it's a skin overlay, it's, the neck's already there. You can't change it out. It's like this. It's like that. There's no other way to do it. This, now, because this figure will have clothing on it, but as skinny as it is on here, but when you put clothes on this, it might work. So the head looks big, unfortunately, but it may work. We'll still play it out. If none of it works, honestly, I still have the soft goods coming in to alter this. So no matter what, I'm gonna get the Momo that I want to have. And there are so many opportunities for SH Figuarts to make a good Momo figure, especially in a different outfit. So we could see if that'll work, change, be better. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but hopefully we get something that they change it up and make it for the better. I do know that SHF version, you can do it with the SHF neck peg. Okay. Let's see. We'll pop that neck peg on there. Yeah, so this Okaroon transform, very cool. I do like that. The glasses, let me see. Ooh. The glasses here. How would that? Man, that's the one thing about figure arts, man. They try to make it as accurate as possible, which is great. But God forbid you lose it and you're screwed. I don't know if he had his glasses on with this, with the curse on his face. No worries. I will still try it without it, because right now, oh, there you go. So those kind of like peg in where those glasses are. You see that? So that's not bad. That works because you can fit that in there. But I don't think, or I don't know. I don't think this will work. He does have a half one, which I like that. Let's try to put the half piece on here and see how that works. And if it pegs in nicely, because I don't know. Oh, it does. Okay, so he does have the half. Whoops. He does have half right there. Still like it. Still cool. At least, you know what? His head and neck have range. So that does help. It does work. It's the torso. It's definitely the torso. Or is that the SHF? You can do it with it. I do know that SHF version, you can do it with this SHF neck peg. Or is try. Look, I dropped more pieces, which sucks. Ugh. All right, there we go. So we got them opened. I'm gonna try to play around and see what kind of poses I can make, and have them on my like anime shelf and see what we can do there. But that's hey, it's not bad. It's still pretty good. But I have now some Dandadan figures. That's awesome. I still like it. Okay, that's it. It's 11 o'clock. Holy crap. We've got more time to open up some figures, which is nice. So I'm happy with that. I still didn't get around to opening up everything that I've recently picked up. But that's always good for the next show. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate your time being here. This is cool, opening up some figures. Absolutely love this Belualith Mythic Legions figure. It's really, really awesome. Including Rom. Wow, what a surprise with this figure. That's a good one. That's a real good one. I'm gonna buy some comics or read some stuff about it. Momo, I think the overall look of Momo I really like. It's just now I gotta fix her, right? That sucks. I gotta fix her, but I enjoy it. It's still nice. Xavier, really awesome. I'm happy. These are all good. I'm glad, got to open up some figures. We can put them on the shelf, get rid of some packaging, which is nice. It's all good. But guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Sculpture Toys, I'll see you in like 2 weeks. Joe, same with you. Appreciate it, Brick. Yeah, ToyCon is almost here, right? Really? Figure of the year. Interesting. William Lee, what's up, man? Have a good night. Time to catch up on your New York. Well, I appreciate it, man. I'll be going to New York again this week. I have to go. So I'll be checking out Tamashi again, which is not always a good thing. I might still get the Figma versions for the effects. I know, right? We'll see what happens. Thanks, guys. I hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.